Hey everybody, how you doing? BLKCC1 here to talk about one of the best pistols that's ever been made, and it's the Glock. I happen to have mine in a full-size frame. You can see also I've got a magwell adapter on here, so that way it makes it easier for reloading. But the reasons why these pistols are the best: one, aftermarket availability, the positioning of the grip. Now, I know a lot of people talk about the grip angle being not comfortable to them, not inducive of a good sight picture, good sight alignment. However, this gun is not made for a weaver stance, which, once again, weapon is unloaded, no mag in the magazine. So, or magazine well. So, in looking at these guns, the way they're designed, looking at the pistol grip, angle, whatever, it's not made for a typical weaver stance or isasa weave, which is where your body is bladed off at about a 45-degree angle, your weak foot in front of your strong shooting foot, and then when you, I'm going to aim the weapon towards the camera, but when you aim, you're pushing and pulling when you come out. That is a weaver stance. Now, when you do that type of stance, if you look at my hand, when I push and I pull, if you look at the angle, it's a little bit more straight up and down. Weaver stance. Different type of shooting. 1911, grip works great for that. Springfield XD, whatever, works good for that. Now, if you're going to be in a more combat style shooting, what you're going to do is you're going to use the isosceles triangle, think of it that way. Your feet are spread apart, about shoulder width. Usually your knees are bent. You're bent forward at the hip, leaning forward, looking straight at your target, and both arms are extended out the same. So you still get your push and pull, but both arms are going to be the same. Now, if I'm to do that angle and push out, look at the angle of my wrist now, my palm swell. It mirrors that of this weapon. This is why this weapon is designed to be used in this manner. When you come up, shooting like this in a more combat style, this weapon fits perfect. So the whole debate on the grip angle, done, over with, don't need to talk about it anymore. But the reason why this one's better, I was talking about aftermarket parts. Right now, I have this is a Glock Model 31. Glock Model 31 shoots, it's a full-size frame, and it shoots 357 SIG rounds. What I've done is I have a different barrel in here, Lone Wolf Distributing. The barrels work great. What I've done is I've gone ahead and put the 9 in here. So by having the 9 in here, what it will allow you to do is shoot 9mm versus 357 SIG. 357 SIG, depending upon your area that you're buying them from, anywhere from $27 up to about $35 for a box of 50. 9mm, if you can still get it, because right now everybody's having a problem with it, you're looking somewhere around $16, $18 on up for a box of 9mm. So it lets you shoot the same weapon, but just at a more economical cost. Not quite 22-ish, however, but better cost. What I've gotten here right now, like I was saying, is my 40 barrel. That converts it to 90. I've got a 40 Smith & Wesson barrel. So with this 357 SIG, I can shoot 40, 9mm, or the original 357 SIG barrel. I have two different styles of magazines. The two different styles of magazines are 9mm and then 357. Since the 357 shares the same casing as a 40, it's just neck down to 9mm, I use the same mags for my 357s and 40. I've even shot 9mm out of the 357 SIG magazines. These magazines right here, I shot 9mm out of. The thing is that the feed lips at the very top of the magazine allow that round to almost come out. The circumference, the round of the 9mm, as it comes up, it's pretty high. That's why I went ahead and got the real 9mm mags. It might be a little bit difficult to see this far away, but in comparing them back to back, you possibly might be able to see a difference in them. We'll get a picture of that later. But once again, this barrel, $99. The gun I bought a long time ago. This barrel, $120. This barrel came with it. So what you're looking at is original purchase of the gun. If you go to the Glock store, just throwing a name out there, Glock store, they usually around $547 for your Glock. So if you buy the Glock, one pistol, XDMs are about the same price. You're going to get them, or XDs are going to be about the same price, around 500 bucks. Sometimes a little bit cheaper, get on sale, whatever. But you get the pistol, and then in buying the extra barrels, what ends up happening is now rather than going out buying another gun, use the same gun, just buy a different barrel for it. So for all you Springfield XD fanboys out there, go ahead and comment, doesn't matter. For all you Glock lovers, I expect you guys to get on the forum and go ahead and defend the Glocks. If you've been listening this long, what I'll do is I'll tell you right now, they all are good pistols. Springfields, whatever, they're all good pistols. The Smith & Wesson MPs, they're good pistols. What you really need to do is go out there, grab it, hold it, shoot it, see what fits in your hand, see what fits best for you. Let me go ahead and, it's empty, shoot it. So now, I'm removing my guide pin. I've got an aftermarket guide pin in here. It's stainless steel. It's got two different types of springs in there, so that way it helps stop the recoil. I can use that with my 357 SIG, making it not that really violent round, not quite so violent. I can use, which is this barrel here. I can use it with my 40 Smith & Wesson barrel. You notice it's ported. I can use it with that one, still shoots fine, and I also use it with my 9mm barrel. Still shoots fine, no problems with it. So 40 Smith & Wesson, or I'm sorry, this is the 9mm, my 40 Smith & Wesson, and then my 357 SIG. 3 guns in one. 40 I put down, or 9mm I put down. I don't know why I keep on saying 40. I drop in my other pistol barrel, which is going to be the 40. See how I'm taking my time? Gun works, racks. You can see this one, it's ported, it sticks out the front. I don't have the porting on the slide. Once again, works great. Pull the trigger, pull it back a little bit, take it off. Pull the spring out, pull the barrel out, drop in the original barrel, the original Glock barrel. And I'm taking my time. I'm not trying to speed shoot. I'm not trying to speed to say, look how fast I can do it. Once again, locked on. Works great. Hold it up, release it, pull back a little bit, down, comes off. Very simple, very easy. I tend to keep the 9mm barrel in there because it's a lot more cost effective to shoot, and that's what I'm going to be shooting. So once again, great pistol. I was looking at some of the barrels, aftermarket barrels on the XDs. They tend to run a lot more expensive. So what you might, that $50 that you might save on the pistol, you'll definitely eat up the first time you spend on your first barrel. If you get a secondary barrel, once again, you'll eat that money up again. Thanks.